It's wacky. It's wild. It's groovy. It's a cool way for us to play. It's the new iToy.
The whole idea for the iToy was to create a brand new way for people to play games and also to interact with gaming.
There's a wide group of people who just are intimidated by the controller, and we wanted to give them an experience. It's like interactive gaming. So we were using a camera as the input device.
With the iToy, it's so simple and it's very intuitive. You're the controller. You don't have to delve into a big 30-page manual. You just need to move your arms around and have fun with it.
The idea behind it is to have a more flexible, freer interface that won't replace the game controller, but it can be used for some gaming experiences that are different.
How does this all work? Well, it's all on the wrist.
You take the iToy USB camera out of the box and plug it into one of the 2 USB ports of the PlayStation 2, and there is a focusing lens you adjust. And once you do that, you're pretty much set to go. Everything about the menu is all done with your hands. You wiggle your fingers or wave your hand to select start. And once you get that going, you go ahead and pick a game and you just get right into it.
The motion tracking technology in the mini games basically see any movement so that the game player can interact with the graphics through his motion.
It is very sensitive, so you can even stick your finger up and you can touch something on the screen, or you can wiggle your fingers and it actually tracks a little bit of motion.
All these hand motions and finger wriggling seem very intriguing to us, but there is a point to all this sleight of hand. We now see traditional parlor games in the new millennium.
The collection of mini games that comes with iToy were designed specifically as a social experience. They were designed to be fun to play when your friends come over and you get on camera and do funny things and you see yourself, kind of like Pictionary or charades.
It in fact encourages people to be silly and be crazy, so that you want to put on a show almost for your friends or family that are watching you. As long as you can move your body, you can have a blast, and your friends will have a blast watching you too.
And how do we blast off? What can we do with this new entertainment experience? It's a chance for us to perform, compete, and have a few yucks playing mini games.
But there's a whole bunch of different genres that incorporated iToy games, whether it's sports, music, fighting, even puzzle elements as well.
The mini games let you move your body to interact with the computer graphics that are drawn around the video. And so there's a kung fu game and you have to punch the guys as they come after you. And there's a dance game where you have to kind of touch to make the music happen. And there's a lot of different games.
There's about a dozen of them that vary from window washing, where you're moving your hands like this to wipe things from the window. We've got rhythm action games where you've got CDs coming in from the 4 corners and you have to capture these CDs and in time with the beat.
There are other games of puzzle elements where the screen will flip around in different types of areas and you're trying to figure out, should I move my hand up there, but on screen your hand is showing up in the lower left corner as opposed to the upper right.
This is the chance to make stars or fools of ourselves. And we get to be on TV, sort of.
The coolest thing about iToy really is the fact that you actually become part of the game now. You see yourself in the game, on the screen, and you physically interact with it now. You're not limited to controlling a character in the game. You are the star of the game.
I think that's really the neat thing, is actually can yourself interact with the graphics around you. It kind of gives you this movie special effect thing that you can do in your own living room.
And others can see you too. With the iToy USB camera, you can create and record video messages that are played back through your PlayStation 2 gaming console.
Right now, you can actually record up to 60 seconds of video messaging for your friends and family, leave it for them. They can come home and turn it on and say, oh wait, there's a message from me.
There's a message for you from your mom. She wants you to come over for dinner.
The virtual next wave is breaking all around the world, and that's by design.
The technology was initially developed in the States, the game is developed in Europe, and everyone says it looks very Japanese. So it's really kind of a funny worldwide experience.
We see a global game develop, and isn't it strange, the notion of gaining more control without using a controller?
We've seen really strides lately in the graphics of games, and now I think we're going to start seeing even more strides in the user input and how you can convey what you want to happen.
Even though this has been in development in our R&D department for some time, it's still very early and we're still figuring out great new uses for the technology, and it's just going to get better from here, really.
And imagine our world of the future, where we can play just how we like with individual style in a friendly group.
The current iToy camera is a great piece of hardware that we are really excited about getting into people's homes, because I think there will be all kinds of new gaming experiences that come out of it, and this is just the first one we see happening. And we're excited about this one, but then we're really excited about the future as well.
I see the future of gaming experiences definitely following the path that the iToy has created, taking the player out of just sitting in the living room and putting them into the game to create a truly unique gaming experience for everyone.